I think, obviously to get a conference win was exciting for us and get things started off on the right foot. We obviously came out of the gates pretty quickly, jumped out to an early lead, and I thought our pressure was doing a lot of good things. And then as a young team, I think we just kind of lost some focus there for a little while. Goucher did a good job of making some adjustments against the pressure, and we struggled to score a little bit, which didn't allow us to get into the pressure in certain scenarios. But I thought our guys did a great job of staying resilient. We stayed with things, and the game definitely was a game of runs. And as I tell our guys, when you're playing the way we're going to play, we just need 2 more runs than the other team. And in the second half, I thought our conditioning and the bench did a great job of giving us some good minutes, and we were able to find a way to establish 1 more run when we needed it and make some shots. And I thought Oneil and Jake did a great job on the front line, being a little bit undermanned with Brandon out. And I thought Isaiah and Sean gave us great minutes, and Sean played I think like 32 minutes in an up and down game. That's not easy. So I was pleased that we were found a way to get one, and you don't really care how it happens. You just want to come out on the left-hand side of the column when you open up the newspaper. So I'm excited for that, and just on to the next one now.
I think we came out pretty hot for like the first 5 minutes, and then we let them back in the game. Couple of turnovers, couple of mistakes also, not running our stuff. When we do run our stuff, we get good things out of it. Then at halftime, Coach told us to keep being aggressive, run our stuff, and we'll get good things out of it pretty much.
Oneil's done a great job for us. He's a guy that I saw play a lot in high school when I was at East Stroudsburg. He was at East Stroudsburg South. Since he's been with us, transferring in from the Division II level, he's been a leader. He's been a guy that gives us a lot of energy. The one thing that I love about him is he competes and he gives you everything he has, which is what we want our guys to do. And he's adapted very quickly to the system. He's a guy that's playing multiple positions for us, and he's really a perimeter guy, but he's doing a good job scoring in the low post when we need him to, but also taking guys out to the perimeter, and he's very coachable. He's a guy that I think as his career continues, he's only going to get better. And as I say that, he's averaging I think a little over 16 points and probably right around 7 rebounds, and as a freshman, that's pretty impressive. And I think the best thing for him is he's a sponge. He's a guy that wants to get better. He's a guy that wants to, be as good as he can be from an individual standpoint, but he also understands the most important part of the process, and that's trying to find ways to win. And I think when you watch him on the bench and you watch him play, he plays with a ton of emotion and tries to help guys and tries to be a leader on a young team. So, he's got a lot of emotion and passion, which I try to show on the sidelines. I think he's got a lot of that in between the lines, which is good because I think our young guys feed off of that.
The first conference win was big. We were picked last, so we pretty much want to have great momentum going into every game, knowing that we were picked last, have a chip on our shoulder, pretty much. 3-3. I know our record doesn't show, but I think we're getting better every day. I feel like we gave one away against Centenary, and we just want to keep competing. That's it.
I think we're in a good spot. Obviously coming off the year prior to this, where they had won 5 games. To be 3-3, we're obviously showing some improvement and getting better. The biggest thing that I'm happy with is our guys have bought into what we're trying to do, and they play extremely hard. They compete. They sacrifice for each other. They share the basketball. So to be 3-3 is great. I think we've played good basketball the last 4 games. I thought we struggled a little bit against Centenary, but I also thought they were a good team. And then NYU was a great challenge for us. And I actually think that was one of the best things for us because I think we learned from it. We learned how important it is to be prepared and what you have to do to try to win at the college level. And since then, we've played good. We beat Old Westbury, and I thought we played well. I thought we played Scotty over at DeSales. I thought we played them well. They're a very good team and program. And then coming off of that, to go to Laval and get a road win, it's not an easy place to win. And then get your first conference win is very exciting, obviously. So I think we're a little ahead of schedule because we are so young in terms of finding ways to win games. And the biggest thing for us is to stay with the process. If our guys understand that you got to keep working every day and you got to be preparing yourself mentally and physically to play a game, because obviously when you get into the conference, everything gets ratcheted up a little bit. So I'm excited to be 3-3, like any coach in the country. I just worry about the next one, trying to get that one, and once that one's done, you move on. So I give our guys all the credit. They have done all the hard work. I don't make any baskets. I don't make any passes. So it's all them, and I'm proud to have coached them to this point, and I love the effort they give us. We just need to keep doing that.